If you guys know me, you know I love me some savage judges.
Suing your father for $50,000.
Because I don't have any money to my name. He's loaded, right? Him and my mom are loaded.
Okay.
And if they want me out of the house, they're going to have to help me out a little bit. So I figured...
I already hate everything about this person. I'm sorry, what? The entitlement in the first 10 seconds is insane.
I'll leave the house, but you got to give me at least 50 G's so I can go out and get a place to stay.
You're 45 years old.
Yes, sir.
You said you haven't worked since 2008?
No, when I had all those issues.
Okay.
And I can't get a job now.
So for the past 16 years, you've been living in their residence, off of their money, off of their welfare,
like
off of their care.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that you're entitled to that.
I'm definitely entitled to it.
How do you figure that? Because they brought you into the world and it's their responsibility to take care of you.
Yeah, like if you are married, it's like till death do you part, right? So,
you're not married.
Well, having a kid is...
And even if you were married, you still have the right to divorce that person and have that person out of your life. You are an adult. They have no obligation to you.
They do, Your Honor.
No, they do not.
They need to cook for me. They need to buy me a car, pay my insurance.
You are a grown man.
Yes, I know that. That's why they got to spend more on me and take care of me.
Part of being a grown man is being responsible for yourself. Babies cannot take care of themselves. Toddlers cannot take care of themselves. People who are in elementary school cannot take care of themselves.
I do a lot for myself.
By the time you get to middle school, you start to develop that skill set. You know what stuff is in the kitchen. You know how to feed yourself. By the time you get
45 years, Your Honor.
I can't. What really made me sad was watching his dad throughout that video. His dad looked just like so sad. So sad. I mean, there's no chance of the son winning this case, sir, so don't worry there. But also, it's like, man, I did all of this for my son and I helped him out all these years and now I'm in court and he's trying to sue me for $50,000.
This is case number 4413, sentencing phase for Charles O'Brien. The court sets forth the record due to the calculations of the report and the guilty plea of the defendant, sentencing guidelines of a minimum 10 to a maximum 25 years in prison, plus a fine of $250,000.
What did you do?
Now, before I declare your sentence, there are a few words I would like to say.
Of course you do.
Mr. O'Brien, you and your co-conspirators committed one of the most despicable scandals in this state's history.
Look, please, spare me the self-righteous stuff. Come on. Don't think you're all high and mighty just because you traded your badge for that robe.
Mr. O'Brien, that will be the last interruption from you. Do you understand? Mr. O'Brien, do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. Mr. O'Brien, you orchestrated a plot that sent men and women to for-profit prisons so you can get massive kickbacks. You convicted innocent men and women illegally. You even shut down a county-run facility so you could send those people to those prisons so you could receive tens of thousands of dollars in kickbacks. You destroyed countless lives, and the damage you've caused is irreparable. Mr. O'Brien, this court is sickened and disgusted.
He's rolling his eyes. What? He's so angry and annoyed at the fact that he is where he is. And it's like, I'm sorry, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your own actions and decisions. What are you rolling your eyes for? This is your fault. This is my first experience with Judge Porter. Some people put that in the comments, like, you need to watch Judge Porter, he's great. This is a first time.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 22.
You here with anyone today? What do you do for a living?
First student in Lamar Herman.
Do you have any kind of income whatsoever?
I would say I make about 1,000 a year, 1,000 a week.
Is it Fernanda Solis Martinez?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. All right, would you like to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll appoint you a lawyer today, but we need to find out the family dynamic, because if you pick up a new case, you start acting a fool in the free world, I'm going to take the free world away from you, and I'm going to put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond high. And you have to understand that if you don't have anyone that's going to post your bond, you will sit there in jail until this case is over with. And I'm going to tell you, it takes about 9 months just to get a 911 tape, and all that you're working for, all that schooling to become a nurse, where does it go? So we'll figure out that here momentarily. So do not leave until we let you go, though, okay? Stephen's going to give you the application. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then we'll have you take your seat before you books. Please. Look on the TV on the left hand. That is Ray. He's been appointed to represent you. The two conditions I'm placing on your bond now is that you're not to have or not to be in possession of any weapons. And I'm also ordering you not to have any threatening, harassing, or abusive contact with a Mr. Martinez, your brother.
Yes.
Okay? I want you to understand what is threatening or harassing. Doesn't matter what you think is threatening or harassing. I could give a rat's behind what you think is threatening or harassing. It's what he perceives. So if you get into an argument with him and you still look, is that threatening, harassing? It is, and it can land you back in jail. If you pick up a new case, you violate conditions. No matter how old you are, I don't care. I'm going to put you in jail, and I'm going to protect every person in my county. I don't care that it's your brother, it's your mother.
This guy means business.
You know, the other thing that you have to understand is that at some point you're going to start working, right? When you start building up a criminal record, employers look at this and they see that it's a potential liability, because they may now think, wow, she now has this mischief. Even if it gets dismissed, people can still see it. Man, is she a danger? Is she going to explode on us if she loses her temper? That's what people think. You need to consider this. The older you get, your actions have consequences, and it can really impact your future. If you want to become a nurse, consider this when you're out there in the free world.
No weapons? Is that like forever? Like for all my life, I can't have any weapons?
While this case is open, not to have any weapons whatsoever.
Okay.
We've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Vasquez. You can see him on the TV there. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, you're not responding to phone calls, text messages, I will issue a warrant of arrest. Stay in contact, do what you're supposed to do, and then things will turn out well.
So this judge overall is giving like disappointed parent vibes, but in a way where it's like, I'm trying to help you by giving you this advice and by being this stern. I'm trying to help you turn your life around and make better choices. But also, I'm disappointed in you. That's how it feels.
I don't believe that you didn't take his money.
I
I
didn't
believe he
take
was
his
saving money in the house. I don't know how much money he was saving in the house, but I believe that you did take money from him.
Oh, no,
You
we
think
did
we
not.
took money?
Absolutely.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Absolutely.
No.
No.
That is wrong.
We
He
offered
is
this
lying.
man a place to live in order so he could get out
Let
of
me
jail.
tell you why you say in your answer, the worst thing that you said about him was that he ate your leftovers from dinner. That's the only thing that you say about him, that he ate your
He
leftovers
wasn't
and it
buying
was
any
disrespectful.
food. We were supporting him.
He just likes to eat.
Completely supporting him.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's not true. You weren't completely
He
supporting
gave
him.
us
We were.
$345.
Okay, I can't listen
total.
to both of you.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but apparently we're in a court case, and the worst thing in it is that he ate your leftovers, which we can all agree is annoying and rude. Okay, we're all gonna agree on that, because if you've ever had leftovers and you put them in the fridge and you're like, because you're already thinking about when you're eating those leftovers, right? Like, that can't just be me. I'm already thinking like lunch tomorrow. Can't wait for my leftovers. Tomorrow night for dinner, gonna heat this up. It's gonna be delicious. And then someone eats it. It's an awful feeling. I'm not going to court over it, but it's an awful feeling.
How the hell you're out at 4 a.m? I'm putting your ass in jail right now.
And speaking with him, Judge, there's a basketball court in his cul-de-sac, and it's just the right distance. I don't know.
And I've been doing this since I was, I be with my uncle. And I can reach him right now. I be with my uncle. We've literally been training. Don't you know how you put me on ankle monitor? My last case, it took me off the ankle monitor because I was playing sports. And then you said I lied to you about the THC. Then I'll stop doing that. I've been going to school. I've been doing everything. I've been doing everything you say right. But I haven't did.
Baloney, you've been doing everything right. That's not true at all. You've been taken off out of your house for what knows, and then why are you out at 4 a.m? Nothing good happens at 4 a.m, especially for a 17-year-old by themselves.
He is going to school. Had to miss school to come here today. He is working
I have
at.
to miss a lot more school too, Nathan.
It'd be quite unfortunate, sir. It's we're wrapped up in a felony out of the same transaction, so I think it's going to slow us all down. This is a case that would.
I don't care.
I know, but this is a case that if there wasn't a credit card taken, would have been resolved very quickly. Probably already resolved. It's just the two courts communicating to each other to reach a mutual conclusion is slowing things down.
What's your grandfather's, or who you say uncle?
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that you were with your uncle at 4 a.m?
Oh, I was outside. He'd be there. He was my mom. My mom kind of lives with my mom. Then he'll train me sometimes. I go out there and train. I have a basketball court. I play basketball and football. And I go to Westfield High School. I play basketball and football. And I've still been working because I have not been able to be on the team because my ankle monitor. But I've still been working. And I go out. I literally go out anytime. Like 4 o'clock is the time. Like 4, and then I got school after that.
I mean, we could give him the benefit of the doubt, and maybe he really is training, exercising, whatever, at 4 a.m. I am an early riser. I go to the gym sometimes at 5 a.m. So, benefit of the doubt, maybe.
It was nothing like, and I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know how far it would go or anything like that.
I will say, not from my personal experience, but my associate's personal experience, his child has an annoying practice schedule at like 5 a.m.
Yes. That's why you have to reduce my time to like five to like 9. Because at first you put it at 6 o'clock.
I'm debating whether or not to put you in jail. So that's what I'm not debating whether to change your thing. So I'm deciding whether I'm going to put you in jail. And I'm thinking that I'm going to, because you cannot give me a good excuse while you're out at 3, while you come home at 3:47 a.m. Why are you coming home at 3:47 a.m.?
I think what my client is saying is he was home.
No.
Okay.
Why are you coming home at 3:47 a.m.?
Sir,
No, this is when you speak.
Why? Coming home 3:40.
I was outside my house. This is a cul-de-sac. I don't know how far is the ankle monitor goes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not missing the.
Francis, this is we're talking about Mr. Mobley. Do you mind pulling up his GPS monitor and finding out it says here on August 31st, August 31st.
Oh my God, there's the GPS. We're about to find out if he's lying. I'm so nervous.
Please. Take your time. No rush. Let's see. Do you want a cause number?
Yes.
252-0456.
Kid, you better not be lying.
Well, see, Judge, the felony court did remove the GPS and the curfew. Because I don't know the inception of it. It was there, then it was here, and then they removed, but it's still here. I just wanted to make that clear.
Thanks, Nathan, but
I know.
I don't reward people taking it off when they are out at 3.
I'm just going to argue what I've got to do.
I understand. Hey, huh?
Always.
Get ready.
Give us this up.
Judge, she's got it looked up. I don't know what the question expressly was.
Where is he at? How far out is he from his home?
It doesn't let me have access to that yet, but I can message his case manager.
Do you mind, please, take a seat for me in the jury box?
Oh, I don't know, guys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I'm trying to give benefit of the doubt, but coming home at 3:47, that doesn't mean you're going to work out at 4 or 5 a.m. So it's not looking good.
This man has successfully made it on his own. Follow his leadership. Are you listening to the judge? The experience that he has, he can give it to you. So even if when you graduate, if you don't make it into the league and you under your cyber security thing, this man has the education and the experience to help you grow. Hell, you could probably be bigger than he is. And then you can buy as many Ferraris as you like. And you can buy me one too. That would be nice. No. But my friend,
I'll take one.
listen to me and listen to me
just-
well. Do
I'll take one
not
as well.
dictate your life on materialistic stuff. Do not dictate your life on how other people see you. Because like I said, when the chips get down, all those people are going to walk away from you every single time. You're young. You don't have life experience yet. Your father has life experience. You better learn from him because there's going to come a day when he's not here. There's going to come a day when your mom isn't going to be here. And on that day, you will cry, you will cry, you will cry, and you will wish that you had them for the smallest little things, like maybe just talking about the weather. You better learn to appreciate it while you have them now and take the knowledge that they have so you can improve your own life. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do understand this case has been dismissed, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Judge Porter. I appreciate your time.
I know they're not talking to me, but it really feels like I'm the one being scolded here. Oh God, we're back with Boss Man. This guy don't take no shit.
You haven't had a job for 2 to 3 years. Why should the people of Harris County have to foot a bill for you when you get to do nothing for 3 years? How is that fair that we all have to pay for your lawyer when you don't do anything? You get to play Xbox all day, just hang out at home and do nothing, and we have to foot the bill for that? How's that fair? You're 27 years old, dude. This life is really, really tough without money. And the older you get,
I'm sorry, I cannot stop looking at the guy's face. Like the guy in the courtroom, he's just looking at him being like, damn dude, like you're right. You make a good point.
life doesn't get easier. It gets harder. You get bigger, you get fatter, you get uglier, you lose hair, right? And if you don't have a job, if you don't have a trade, if you don't have a way to make money, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think people are going to keep giving you handouts the rest of your life? That's how we have all these people who walk the street, looking all Quasimodo-like, have no way of getting money, no traits, no skill. That's not the way to go through life, man. Now is when you work your ass so that when you become 60, when you become 70, you have a cushion, you have somewhere to land, so you have a house, you have a nest egg savings. Because if not, I'm going to tell you now, you're going to have a really rotten and miserable life. This life is a journey, and it's really a good journey where you buy nice things, have nice clothes, take nice vacations, pretty wife, kids, or it can be a rotten toilet of an existence where you're in and out of jail. You ain't got no money. You're begging every single person for this and for that. And that's not the way to go through life. Did you even graduate from high school?
That'll whip me into shape. I don't know about you, but say less, sir. Damn.
I want you to get a job. I will give you a lawyer today. But you're not to use alcohol. You're not to use illegal drugs. And I'm going to test you like crazy. I want you to know that now. And I'm going to hold you to a standard as well. Do you understand? And if you don't, life's not going to go well between you and I. I'm just telling you that now. You will be held to a standard. I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you have done to get a job. If you come back here and you ain't got nothing in your hand, it's not going to go well. Do you understand?
That guy's face did not change for the entire 2.5 minutes. Not one. Just same emotion, same face the entire time. Just soaking it all in. That's what I was doing. I felt like he was saying that speech to me, and I was like, I need to get my life together.
Listen to my question. Either your mother is a liar or you're a liar.
I wasn't there.
No,
Your
just
Honor.
a second. No. That's not what I want to hear. You're either going to say to me, my mother's a liar or I'm a liar.
My mom's lying.
Your daughter just called you a
¿Su hija le
liar.
acaba de decir una mentirosa a usted?
Just so that you know.
Para que sepa, ¿eh?
Just so that you know.
Para que sepa.
Just so that you know
Para
who
que
she
sepa
is.
¿Qué clase de persona es?
Now, I'm going to ask you the same question. You live with your mother?
Yes.
Is your mother a liar or is your sister a liar?
My mom.
Your mother's a liar.
Right, yes.
Oh. The streets were a better teacher than you are.
¿Será mejor maestra que usted? Yo creo que sí, porque mira
Feel
lo que está
good?
pasando.
I think so. Look what's happening.
Yo les he hablado mucho.
I've talked to them quite a bit.
Ma, ¿de qué estás hablando?
Mom, what are you talking about?
I told you it wasn't going to be easy. I told you before we started it wasn't going to be easy.
Judy, she is just causing even more family problems. I have no idea what's going on. But for her to be like, you're either throwing yourself under the bus or your mother, I feel like she is just stirring that pot. Just stirring it up. She's known to do that.
And let me tell you, here in Harris County, they're really easygoing because we have so many cases. In the outlying counties, we just saw a person get life on an engaging case in Montgomery County. What do you think they're going to do over there? You get popped on a 2 to 20 in that county over there? The offers start at around 12 TDC. 23, you pick up a smuggling. 24, you've picked up 3 cases here. You're telling me in 5 years, you can stay out of trouble? Ha ha! You can lie to yourself, or you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. Dime con quien andas, yo te digo quién eres. Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. If you think so, be ready, because in the outlying counties, they're so much more difficult.
I don't know about this guy, but I'm scared. I'd be shitting my pants.
You can't even imagine. So, I'm gonna ask you again. You think you can make it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Whatever you've been doing now, whoever you've been running with, whoever you've been hanging with, whatever you've been doing is not working. So, you gotta jettison the first thing that whatever you're doing now to keep you picking up these cases, if you don't, you'll be doing at least 10 to 15. If history's any indication, 6 to 8 months.
This guy ain't messing around. I felt like I was being scolded by a disappointed parent. You know? That's what it felt like. Like, I'm not mad at you, I'm disappointed in you. I'd rather you be mad.
I have a copy of that return check, ma'am.
I'd like to see it. Why did your check bounce for rent in May?
Originally, it wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't a for rent.
What did your check bounce for in May?
I understand why some people say that Judge Judy is too much. Some people hate Judge Judy. They think she's rude. They think she's out of line sometimes. I see a clip like that, I'm like, I understand. I understand where people are coming from. I like Judge Judy. I think she's entertaining. I like her sass sometimes. She's funny. I understand it's a show. However, I'm understanding that perspective also. Perfect time to hop on Hydration Station. Hopefully there's some positive energy in this cup. Cheers.
Stop. You're not really asking what did you do, right? Because you told me what you did, but
No,
go ahead.
she's saying
Stop.
my stuff.
Stop. And don't just keep disagreeing verbally with everything she's saying when she's in the middle of testimony. Because I know that it's not like nobody here loves each other. Do you love your sister?
I do.
Do you miss your mother?
Yeah, I do.
Do you love your father?
Yeah, I do.
Do you talk to your other siblings?
I try to.
And they won't talk to you?
They won't talk to me, and my sister, she just didn't text me back. And I mean, I tried to speak.
Do you miss your daughter?
Of course.
He doesn't act like it, and I told him that. He said, I miss you. I said, then show it. And he said,
everybody stop. You be quiet. For the second time, I'm telling you. Everybody stop. Dad, is there anything you want to say to your daughter?
That's making me tear up a little bit. It really is. That just made me so sad. I'm such a baby sometimes. I don't know, that just made me so emotional. Because she was emotional. God, my heartstrings are thin, man, or something, but they are tugging on them.
What is that on your neck that the tattoo say?
Savage. Got it when I was younger.
Savage?
Yeah, I had a friend die, and we got matching tattoos, so It was a while ago.
I presume it was before the friend died that you got the matching tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, in any event, what are you going to do about this driving while suspended charge?
What did the tattoo have to do with anything? This judge seems a little judgmental about it.
Well, I was going to ask for a continuance. Obviously, I was late and I didn't know that. I'm working, I have a thing from Sedgwick County, the theft package. Somebody stole my identity, bought a car, got a ticket. I had my license, but because of whoever stole my identity, they got this and that, and I didn't know my license was suspended. And then when I got pulled over, that's when I found out my license was suspended. And so I've been working with Wichita trying to do that with my identity theft, trying to figure out what was going on with that. I tried to renew my license. I couldn't because I have to pay off like a debt collector of something that they got under my name. And so I've been having a hard time getting my license because of that. I have to pay off all this money for this car that they bought and a house that they got and all these things. And I'm just trying to work through it and figure it out to get my license started again.
Oh, I'll be damned if someone steals my identity and I have to pay the debts off that they did pretending to be me. Don't even think about it. I'll change my own identity after that. If someone steals mine, I don't want to be Joss anymore. I'll be someone else.
So that's where I'm at with that. I've been working for, it seems like a month now, trying to figure out how to get through it, who it is, what they bought, where they bought it from, and it's not easy. Really not easy.
So they've accomplished all of this in a month, or you just found out about it a month ago?
No, I just found out about it when I got the ticket for driving on suspended. I went to the license place to go figure out what was going on with my license. They told me it was suspended a couple of years ago for somebody getting pulled over using my ID. And so I just went from there. So from there, I did a police report about it. I got the police report number, and then they sent me the theft packet, and I've just been like working through the theft packet, trying to fill that out and take the steps so I can figure out what I can do.
Okay, so you got the driving while suspended in Wichita 2 years ago?
For this one or the one that they got?
I'm talking about the one that you're telling me about.
Okay, yeah, the one that they got, yeah, I guess it was 2 years ago at some time. I'm still trying to figure out all the details about it because I didn't even know it existed until I was trying to figure out this stuff for you guys. And then that's when I figured it all. I had no idea that my identity was being stolen.
All right, so are you telling me all of that to tell me that this driving while suspended in Butler County on December 19th, 2024 was not you?
No, that was me. I just didn't know that my license was already suspended because of somebody else. So that was me driving. I just didn't know my license was suspended. And so I was just going to...
All right, well, I guess, they send those notices of suspension to the last address you report on your driver's license.
I don't.
Did your impersonator also send their address to driver's license so you wouldn't have gotten the notice?
I do believe that we have figured out that I was in an organization. It's called the New Life Reentry Program. It's a women's group for women that get out of prison, and it's kind of like sober living, but it's just for women that get out of prison, have somewhere to go to restart their life. And basically what we're going for is that they're an organized crime and that they have been using all the women's info that they get for us signing up for the group and stuff and using it as identity fraud for apparently about 10 years now. So it's a really difficult thing to really understand.
And you said they bought a house in your name?
Yeah.
You must have had good credit.
They must have made good credit for me to buy this.
All right. Well, Mr. Regier, here we go again. Someone claiming that they're not the defendant. So it might be one of those that the video could make a lot of difference in if we go to trial, but she hadn't told us she wants to go to trial.
No, I was definitely I definitely was the one that got pulled over this time. That was me.
Oh, my mistake. Okay, but you're saying you weren't the one that got suspended.
That was them. I had no idea.
Tell you what, I think you need an attorney. You haven't told me that you want an attorney. You've been told that you can hire an attorney or apply for court appointed.
I would like to get a court appointed because I can't afford an attorney now because
you told me July 10th you were going to hire an attorney.
And I was, and I talked to them, but after I figured out all this stuff, I had to pay off all these fines.
Okay, which attorney did you talk to?
My attorney was. It's on my phone and I can't get off of it to look.
Okay. Was it an attorney out of Wichita?
Yeah.
All right. Where do you work now?
I was working for a hospice care, and
All right.
it's also.
I don't know why. I don't even know if this judge is. I don't even know if she's trying to be sassy, but that's the energy she's giving. Even by starting off by like talking to her about her tattoo, and this is like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. I'm just not getting very positive vibes. I don't know if she believes her or not. I'm very confused on that judge's energy, but you guys let me know what you think. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.